One thing that really touched me was being one of the nurses, is how sad a place that must have been, and all the suffering that went on, and probably the lack of medical care, and how sad that must have been for them to go through. The emotions has been affecting me a lot.
I think that uniform was their identity, and it was everything that they were, and it was basically the only possession that they had, and they were fighting for what they felt like was their possession.
Just because of the stories that are told in these songs, they're emotional, they're real, and I think you'll leave having experienced something great.
I think waiting for bad or good news is one of the most miserable times in anybody's life. We all want to know whether it's good news, hopefully, or even bad news. We need that closure. I think it was terrible for those people, especially the women left back at home, not knowing for months. And then when you do find out, you think, but I've been doing so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so, and all that time, he was laying dead.
I think it's, you have to kind of put yourself in that time period of, if you really were a nurse back in the Civil War days, and just the number of people that you probably took care of during that time. And I try to picture myself, what would my emotions be if I was actually really taking care of a soldier. And it could date back to Civil War, it could be in today's time, either way. And I think that's what helps carry me through the song, and it just helps me connect emotionally to what I'm singing.
I like the music, first off, but I like the narration of Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. I think that's pretty inspiring to see and hear their own words, and the variety of the things, the fact that it's very different, but the variety of the pictures that are there, and with the narration, and then the lines and the songs and all that combined.
I think about, I have 3 sons, and if we had lived on the border of the North and the South, and one of the sons lived just above the border and other sons lived below, and they would be fighting against each other for the things that they held dear. And I was just thinking how tragic that is. Brother against brother over things that they value. And it's just a tragic part of our history, but I'm thankful that it turned out the way it did, because it is a great show. And even though it's only an hour and a half long, there is so much history packed into that hour and a half, that I just think that anyone coming to see the show, you better bring some Kleenexes. That's all I've got to say, because it is full of emotion, it's full of life, and it's a great show.